it's Dave from Driving Venture. Today you join me at Porsche Centre Kendal, and today we're reviewing the Taycan 4S. Welcome inside the cabin of this glorious, extremely Moorish coloured, ice grey metallic Porsche Taycan. Now I'll take you back to Goodwood 2019, and this was when Porsche brought to the world this wonderful car. When you step in this car, I have to say, you feel like you're stepping into the future. It reminds me years ago when I used to watch those Star Trek episodes and you'd like gawp at all the futuristic technology, some of which is obviously never going to happen, but when you get in this car, it just feels like you're in the future. This car weighs 2.5 ton. Now that's 1,000 kilograms more than my GT3 RS. This car does not feel like it's 2,500 kilograms. It feels nimble, it feels very composed on the road, and what they've done with this shock absorber system is really something else. I mean, it takes the bends on, it doesn't waft wide, it's tight in the bends. You've got your chassis options here, so you've got normal, I'm running this in Sport right now, you've got Sport Plus, so you can tune up the mood of the car to suit your driving. The other thing you notice about this car is it's quite quiet. Now it does have a button on here. They've tuned this car up to give us the electric noise, which is an option on this car. But you do notice when you get in it, it whizzes along like a hot rod go-kart. And the torque on the engine, from like, as soon as you touch that accelerator pedal, you're gone. It's just absolutely sensational. And of course the torque, because it is an electric engine, it doesn't operate the torque over a rev band. It's just there. It's just on, tap on, you're off. And I think that makes this car extremely exciting to drive, it really does. This car comes in at £83,500 before you start putting the options on. We're going to talk about the options later because this one's extremely well specified. It's got about £28,000 of options. But I think the reason the 4S, in my view, is the one to go for, is because I think the people who are buying these cars, the business owners, they're looking for that tax break, they're looking to upset Rishi Sunak, and they're looking to make Jonathan Porritt very happy. Coming back to the torque, on this engine, the torque's so good, it's so impressive, it's so instantaneous that this time of year, temperature now at 3.5 degrees, winter tyres are a must. I mean, this has got a winter wheel and tyre set for this car. We're running the Pirelli Soto Zero tyres, specifically designed for this car. And I think you need them because these wheels spin up so quick with that torque. Now this car today has been graciously lent to us by Porsche Centre Kendal, soon to be Porsche Centre South Lakes. Their new facility will be fully operational in the summer of 2021. They're going to have the rapid chargers, so you'll be plugging in, having a coffee, popping in, planning your next purchase of your Porsche car, and then half an hour later driving away and you're fully charged. I mean, that's where the future is going. These charging points, they'll be here in greater and greater numbers very, very soon. I think that will give confidence to the market. More people will want to be thinking going electric for all the tax breaks. Now, whether the tax breaks stay, you know, that's another thing. I think it's a great way to get people into these sort of cars. No benefit in kind initially, you know, tax breaks, things like that. Whether that can actually continue or not, I think it's a matter of conjecture. We'll have to see. So let's check out some of the external features of this Porsche Taycan. Well, the first thing you'll notice about the Porsche Taycan, it's got two boots. So in the front end here, you've got some extra capacity which you wouldn't normally have. It's got the matrix LED light system. The door handles, when you come up to the car ready to open it, they're all ready for you to go. I guess this helps with the aerodynamics, so put the things under there, get the door open, and they all stay open like that. So it's got the windscreen wheel entire set from Porsche, which are designed for this car, which really helps out with the handling performance in these cold, icy temperatures. Let's take you around to the boot of the car. So obviously you expect to see a boot in a car. So boot's opening, you've got your charging kit bag here. It's quite heavy that. It's quite a bit of weight in that actually. So yeah, there's about 400 or more litres of luggage space in the back. I like how on the back of the car we've got the Porsche logo behind the glass, very futuristic. The Porsche rear spoiler, the Taycan rear spoiler, that also you deploy at speed. Now the Porsche Taycan is just under a fraction of 5 metres long. So one of the things that's good about this car is quite comfortable in the back of the car if you're a passenger. So you've got room there to get 4 adults in, no problem. This has been spec'd with the optional third seat in the middle, which is probably not the best one to have, but anyway, it's spec'd so you can get 5 adults in here, and I would say relatively comfortably with the 5 metre length. It also has a stunning panoramic glass roof, lets the light in, makes the cabin feel very light and fresh. The car has the steel brakes, but it's got the Porsche surface coating, which helps with the wear and also performance. And these calipers are also in black. Now, there's nothing worse than going to a petrol station and thinking, what side's the cap on? Well, with this car you don't have to worry because it's got a power port on this side and on the other side. Quite a neat thing. This car has comfort entry, so the seat goes back when you're not in it. When you get in, it's further back, so it aids access to the cabin. When you get in, the seat moves forward. It also has a two-tone leather interior. There's actually, I think I was saying in the film earlier, there's actually £28,863 of options on this car, bringing a specified total to £112,143. I think that's why getting into the 4S gives you room to add on all the goodies, because the performance is enough in this car, it really is. Lovely multifunction steering wheel, and on here you have again your drive control mode. So on the multifunction steering wheel you've got the buttons here, and that can take you through your navigation, your trip computer, sport chrono, what drive mode you want, media, information. You've got your speedo straight ahead. You can change the way it looks as well, the look and feel of the display if you want. And then the readout here, this is all controlled. This has like a little mouse function here, like a trackpad mouse thing. This is your gear stick. So this is different to what you might expect in the 992. The gear stick is here, the gear selector's here. They put this on the dash, but just feel it's metal, it's not plastic, and it does feel good. Then you've got your parking control, handbrake control here. On the left, light settings are on here. So I mean, everything is just touch screen. So again, you feel like you're stepping into the future of this car when you're in it, 100%. Storage in the front, well, there's room, not a vast amount of room in there. That's probably one of the smallest glove compartments I've ever seen. But I suppose it makes up for it because you've got that extra capacity in the front. The sound system, again, you've got Bose. I think you can upgrade to Burmeister. And you've got your Sport Chrono clock ticking away there. So again, I don't ever use the Sport Chrono in the RS, but it's nice to have the clock there with the time on and it ticking away. So in this car it's got the panoramic glass roof, so this lets all the light into the cabin, makes it feel really nice and fresh and light inside. And the rear seats, I mean, it's really for four, let's be honest, but it's got a fifth option there, one in the middle. But the rear seats, again, they've got the similar kind of supportive nature to the front seats, so when you're pressing on, your passengers will be happy. This car is specified with the passenger display, so over here you've got an independent screen, so it can keep your passenger happy. You've got the main display here, so on here you get the home button. This has got a wireless CarPlay, so that's very, very handy. And then settings for the car, you've got your drive mode, chassis height, full attack. Okay, yeah, you haven't got all the emotion, you haven't got the pops, the bangs, the engine growl, the top of the rev band, you know, raspiness of a flat six engine, keeping you happy. But, you know, it handles better than the E63. It's got the performance thereabouts of the E63. Certainly rolling and then that punch of torque, it's just there. You've got a car which is keeping the environment happy. You've got a car which is saving you money at the pump. You know, my E-Class, I'm putting in hundreds of pounds a month in fuel. Maybe I should put hundreds of pounds a month towards buying one of these. If it was more practical, we know that car's coming, I think it's a car I would be very, very tempted to get in the seat and drive away. Anyone who drives this car will enjoy it. And I think it's just that psychological thing, it's just overcoming its batteries, it's overcoming its electric engine, you know, it's just overcoming all of those factors. You know when you're in a car there's a petrol station somewhere. With one of these maybe you've got to sort of plan it out. But for someone who knows what he's doing every day, he's got his day planned out, it's just perfect, I think, it really is. So there we have it, the Porsche Taycan 4S. What a car this is, it's the future, I think, to go by. All the other Porsche models have got something to look forward to as electrification comes to those models too. Fabulous car, does everything, quick, agile, tremendous driver's car. Thanks very much for watching today's video, hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, put some comments in too, always like to read them. And as always, I'll see you next time.